at your message center when stuff sells is because you can see that it didn't exactly sell sometimes, like this one right here, the inferior cloth extractor. The selling just expired, it ended, it didn't sell right here on Planet Arcadia. So I'm going to look at the auction terminal, and I'm going to go to my my one section right there. I'm going to go to the end. I go back up a page actually. Here's the inferior cloth extractor, 70 ped worth of it. I'm going to collect this too here. So these are some, if you could even sort by the value and see. I have some big ticket items, fairly large, that they're not big ticket, but they're large value items. 133 here. I'm going to just double click and claim it, and then this cloth extractor, I'll double click and claim that, because I need to get rid of this stuff. It's tying up a lot of ped. I need to get rid of this, and I need to get rid of this socket V component that nobody bought. The socket V component nobody bought, and that was at 101, so I'm not even going to bother to sell it again, because that's just paying money for auction fees. Oh, it's tier 1. I'm just going to sell these to the trade terminal. Look at that. There's no daily. The week is 102. It's not even worth my time. So I'll just collect the TT value. And that was socket V component. These cloth extractors, let's see, market value 102, it's pretty low. And if I look at the volume, I mean, this thing should probably sell for a little more than TT. Inferior cloth extract. There's one on there. So let me see. This, what was my start bid? Opening bid was 69. Opening bid was 69. And the value was 67. So that was pretty low. And it still didn't sell. It is a 72 ped stack. Or, sorry, 67 ped stack. Yeah, so it didn't sell. It's kind of disappointing. Let's go look at Calypso auction just to see what people are selling these things for. You can buy it out for like 103. It's a small stack though. It's low. There's just not a lot of interest in it for right now. So it's another item. I would rather have the ped instead of have it tied up. I know I'd be claiming TT and no markup, but it beats throwing it on there and just paying fees. I'd rather get something than nothing. But I'm just going to take this TT value for this one. If it goes in the auction once or twice and it comes back, it doesn't sell, even when it's really cheap. Sometimes it's better just to throw it into the trade terminal, unfortunately. And lastly, we have these tier 1 components. These things should sell, I think. Let me just take a look. Tier 1 combo buyout on Planet Arcadia starts 105. I'm trying to sell a stack of 133 ped. Like, that's pretty high. I mean, somebody has one going for TT start. So I'm going to compete with that guy. Actually, I'm going to compete with the very cheapest one. And I'll beat them at their markup. If somebody will give me does 134 give me a profit? Yes, it does. It's 100.6. So I would like 100.6, and I'll take as little as 103.6. I think that's a very cheap deal. So this should sell. I'll run it through it again. If it doesn't sell, then I'm probably going to end up GTing it, but I hope it sells. There. And let's see what else we got. socket V component. Alright, I think we already took care of that one. Tier 1, I took care of. Socket 2 component sold. Good. Sold the electric attack nano chip. Nice. PLR 17 sold. So that's, I think that's it. We might have one more. Riley boots sold. So Riley boots sold, that's something I can replenish right now. I'll just go to my storage facility and pick up another Riley boots. When I throw my Riley boots on the auction, I don't really look at the I don't really look at what's trending. I just put them on there, and I do this all the time for Riley boots. It seems to work out pretty well. I put them on, and I make the opening bid be some kind of profit, which this works. 4-ped works, and then the other one will be closer to the average, which is currently 2, so I'll just bump it up 1, and I put it at 1.9. Accept, okay. And that's how I sell things on the auction.